depiction of Christ that John saw. John saw this, so he wrote it down. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it says his head and his hairs are white like wool.
Yeah.
So,
right
according to the Bible, which one is it looking like so far?
It looks more like that one.
Like that one, right? Read on.
As white as snow.
And the hair on his head, hair on his beard was white as snow, right? Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes as a flame of fire. Now, who's got red eyes? Which one? That one. Okay, so it's painting a clear picture.
Everything you say is true.
Of what Christ looks like, right? Read on.
And his feet.
And his feet now, right? Read.
Like unto fine brass.
His feet was like unto fine brass. So what color is that?
Brass is a golden color.
A golden brown. Right.
I get it.
Right. And we're about to read it. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So let's say it's not brown. Let's say it's not brown. Say even bread, white bread. If you put it in a toaster and you burn it, what?
Yes.
It comes what?
It comes black.
It comes out black.
Yeah.
So it's showing you what color is Christ.
Okay.
It shows you he's black. Simple. Now, there's a reason why we had to write this down.
Okay.
There's a reason why this is documented in the Bible.
Okay.
Right? There's a clear reason. Now, get me 2 Corinthians 11.
Sure.
Alright? Because there's a reason this was written in the Bible. Because now, think about it. What did you say when you came up? You said which one looked like Christ?
Yes.
You said this one, right?
Yes.
But we've just read the Bible, and which depiction is clear?
It's more of that one.
It's more this one, right?
Yeah,
so it's showing you the Lord got John to write this for a reason.
Okay.
Right?
Why?
Read that.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4.
Okay.
For he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
You see that? So this is Paul writing to the Corinthians saying,
Yeah.
he that's coming is going to preach another Jesus, right, that we haven't preached.
So you're saying that he that's coming is John?
No. The he that's coming is the Catholic Church.
The Catholic Church.
Right? It says,
Okay.
if he comes and preaches another Jesus that we haven't preached, what?
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might not bear well with him.
So it's saying, if someone comes
Okay.
and preaches a different Christ,
Okay.
and preaches a different Christ to the one that we've taught,
Okay.
he said, don't receive their spirit.
So it's this.
Because,
Okay.
think about it.
I can know.
When you go to church, do you hear them speaking in tongues? So-called tongues.
I speak in tongues, yeah. I
Right?
speak in tongues Christian.
So, where does that come from? Does that come from this doctrine or the doctrine of the Bible?
Doctrine of the Bible.
Okay.
Why? Reason why?
Wait,
Okay, I'll let you go first.
because
Yeah.
if we're talking about speaking in tongues, the one in the churches today,
Okay.
that is not the case.
Okay, why?
Because when you read the Bible,
Okay.
tongues is talking about languages.
Yes. It's
That's
heavenly
why
language, yes.
it says you receive another spirit. So this spirit that came is not the same spirit that Paul was talking about.
Okay.
And the same spirit that Paul was teaching.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Because when you go to Acts 2,
Okay,
it says
it's Acts
they
2.
heard all the languages
Oh.
of where they was from.
Acts 2. Where in Acts 2?
Where in Acts 2 does
Yeah,
it say that?
Oh yeah. I actually know because
Go on, get that. Acts 2. Because when you're speaking about tongues, it's talking about languages.
it's a heavenly language, yeah. Tongues.
And no, this is talking about a language that's of where you was born. It says it in Acts 2. Read that.
Okay.
So, go verse 2. No, verse 5, sorry.
The book of Acts chapter 2 and verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
So there was Jews, right?
Yeah.
There was Jews out of every nation under heaven, right? That was here. Why? Because they were celebrating the feast of Pentecost, right?
Yes.
Right. So there's Jews from every nation under heaven, and it's gonna name some. Drop down to verse 9.
Verse 9.
Actually, no. Read verse 6.
Verse 6. Now when this was noised about abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
His own language. Now, you might say that was a heavenly language, but it's going to tell us the languages that were spoken. Verse 9.
Can I go first?
Verse 8, read that.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue?
In our own tongue, meaning the place that I'm from under heaven. How am I hearing this language when I've come to Jerusalem? Read.
Wherein we were born.
Wherein we were born. For example, if I was born in Angola, he's hearing Portuguese. He's a Jew. Someone else is born in Brazil. He's hearing Brazilian or Portuguese. But he's born in Brazil. Someone born in Spain is hearing Spanish. He's born in Spain. Jews under every nation under heaven are hearing their own languages. Right? Read.
Parthians and Medes.
So Persian and Medes, that was one language that was heard. Read.
And Elamites.
The Elamite language was heard.
And the dwellers in Mesopotamia.
The Mesopotamian language was heard.
And in Judea.
The Jews' language was heard.
And Cappadocia.
Cappadocian language was heard.
In Pontus and Asia. Pythagoras and Pamphylia. And Egypt. And in the parts of Libya. About Cyrene and the strangers of Rome. Jews and proselytes.
Right, so all these that were under the nations of heaven heard their own languages of where they was born. That's what I'm saying. With this comes a different spirit. Because the spirit now is saying it's the languages. That's why you see, when you see us, you'll see the purple and gold, they're teaching in different languages. Spanish. Do you understand? All these different languages across the world, different countries, you're going to hear it. And that's what it's talking about. That's why it said you will receive another spirit. That spirit that they're going to come with, don't receive that, because it's not the one that Paul was teaching of.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.